Aging comes with wisdom, patience, and a sharp tongue. Some of the best, most brutally honest quotes come from the grumpiest old men who've lived long enough to tell it like it is without sugarcoating a thing. These words, laced with sarcasm, are both hilarious and brutally true. Growing old is not for sissies, but it sure makes you tougher. Life isn't about waiting for good luck. It's about getting back up every time luck runs out. A grumpy old man is just someone who survived it all and still keeps going. The trick to getting older is to stop counting the days and start living each one tougher than the last. Resilience is just another word for refusing to let life get the best of you. It's not about being grumpy. It's about being tough enough to handle the truth without sugarcoating it. Surviving the years isn't always pretty, but it's one heck of an achievement. Life doesn't get easier as you age, but you get stronger just trying to keep up. Toughness isn't about not breaking. It's about mending the pieces and moving forward. Fishing isn't about the fish. It's about getting away from everything else. A bad day of fishing is still better than a good day doing anything else. There's something about sitting by the water that makes all of life's troubles float away. Fishing isn't just a hobby. It's an excuse to escape reality for a little while. The best therapy in the world is a fishing rod and a quiet lake. Sometimes, the best conversations happen when you're both staring at the water. Fishing isn't just about catching fish. It's about finding a bit of peace in a noisy world. You don't have to talk much when you're fishing. Just being there is enough. Life is like fishing. Sometimes you get the big one, and sometimes you just enjoy the quiet. If you can't find happiness by a lake, then you're looking in all the wrong places. Looking back, you realize it wasn't the big mistakes that haunt you. It's the little moments you took for granted. Life doesn't give you a chance to rewind and do things over, but it gives you the wisdom to appreciate what you still have. You spend your life chasing dreams, and then one day, you wake up and realize the real dreams were the ones you missed while chasing. Regret isn't about what you did. It's about what you didn't do when you had the chance. The hardest part of growing old isn't the aches and pains. It's the memories of the things you didn't say or do. They say time heals all wounds, but it doesn't erase the memories of the wounds you caused. It's not about looking back and dwelling on the past. It's about using those moments to shape what's left of the future. Regret is a silent companion that walks with you as you age, whispering what could have been. You can't go back and change the past, but you can learn from it to avoid making the same mistakes twice. Reflection isn't about wallowing in regret. It's about taking the lessons and moving forward with a clearer mind. Life may be tough, but if you can't laugh at yourself, then you're really in trouble. Being grumpy is just what happens when you've seen too much of life's nonsense and can't help but laugh at it. A good joke and a cold beer are sometimes the only thing standing between a man and his sanity. You know you're old when your best insults are directed at your oldest friends, and you both laugh anyway. There's no point in growing old if you can't enjoy a good laugh about all the things that annoy you. The secret to a long life? A sense of humor and a stubborn refusal to take things too seriously. Life doesn't get easier with age, but you sure learn to laugh at it a lot more. It's not the years in your life that matter. It's the laughs you have along the way. You know you're doing something right when you can find something funny in just about every situation. They say laughter is the best medicine, but a good, stiff drink doesn't hurt either. The older you get, the more you realize you're right about everything, even when you're not. Being stubborn isn't a flaw. It's a sign of commitment to your own sense of reality. Pride is just what happens when you've got nothing left to lose but your own beliefs. They call it stubbornness. I call it knowing exactly what I want and not settling for less. Age doesn't make you less stubborn. It just makes you better at justifying it. Being old isn't an excuse to give in easily. It's a reason to dig your heels in deeper. There's a fine line between stubbornness and resilience, and I like to walk right down the middle. Sometimes pride is the only thing standing between you and admitting you're wrong. If you can't be stubborn in your old age, then what's the point of growing old at all? A good friend is someone you can argue with today and laugh with tomorrow. You don't forgive friends because they deserve it. You forgive them because you need them. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting. It's about remembering that friendship is more important than grudges. Friendship is knowing all of each other's flaws and still choosing to stick around. In the end, a good friend is someone you can curse at and still share a beer with afterward. Forgiving a friend doesn't mean you were wrong. It just means you value the relationship more. The best friends are the ones who forgive without you having to ask for it. True friendship is letting go of the petty stuff and holding on to the important things. Life's too short to hold grudges against the people you've shared the most with. A friend is someone who makes you mad, makes you laugh, and makes you better all at the same time. Which of these quotes made you laugh the most? Share your favorite in the comments. And if you love sarcastic humor from the wisest and grumpiest of us all, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more legendary quotes that keep life interesting.